Welcome back in one of the Best Rock Plays YouTube channel. Today is Tuesday, April 29th, and I'm back breaking down some more NBA plays for you guys for Tuesday in NBA playoff basketball. Now, told you, I gave you the warning yesterday about that Heat game and the Cavaliers. There's a reason I haven't talked about it. Told you I wasn't going to bet it. Brutal. I mean, the Heat gave up. A lot of people probably saw it coming, right? 130 something to like 70. Disgusting what the Cavaliers did in that game to the Heat. Only play we took was Steph Curry under 28.5 points. That game has just tipped off, and it is 6-2 in favor of the Golden State Warriors. The Rockets desperately need to win that game for them to stay alive. But hopefully Steph Curry goes under the total points. We can cash a 1-0 day. I tried to warn people. I did. I said, don't even look at it. Don't even sniff that Cavaliers series. It's not worth the watch, and now 9-2 in favor of the Warriors. Not worth the watch. We've got 4 games on Tuesday, so we got a lot of stuff to talk about tonight. Going to break down all 4. Going to have plays in the Pistons game and the Pacers game. Let's start with the other 2 games. I would love to break down the Nuggets Clippers. I just have no idea what's going to happen. We've had 3 of those 4 games come down to the wire. We had the Aaron Gordon dunk, whatever you want to call it. It was an alley-oop, kind of. Nikola Jokic air ball. Aaron Gordon dunked it. He did not get it off, but they called it. He got it off because there's not enough evidence to overturn that play. So we're going to start with the Magic and the Boston game. I've got no clue. I know for a fact, though, you're not going to want to lay the 11.5. It's an elimination game for the Magic. They're not like the Heat. They're not going to give up, most likely. The Celtics have not been scoring very well. They have not been playing very well. The Magic are a good team. They just don't have a lot of scoring. Should be another defensive game. These teams have barely been able to get to 100, so there's just no point in watching this one unless you're a fan of the Magic or the Boston Celtics. No point in betting on this one either. No point in taking player props in that game either, especially if you like the overs. If you like the under, sure, go for it. Have at it. If I had to, gun to my head, I'd take the Magic plus 11.5, but I'm not going to bet on that game. Just give you a little bit of advice on which way to go. I'd take the Magic. I mean, Franz and Paulo, if they can both score 25-plus points, they've got a chance to at least cover the spread, maybe win the game, depending on if 2 of the 5 stars that the Celtics can have somewhat of a good night. So I'd take the Magic there with the points. For this game down low, I said it, and I'm not going to go away from it. I'm just going to take whatever team's the underdog. So the Nuggets plus 2 would be my play on that one. Nikola Jokic, so good. I mean, so good. Jamal Murray, horrible game in game number 4, but it didn't matter. In the second half, he really didn't shoot. He was helping the teammates out, getting some assists, played some really good offense. He played a good point guard position in that second half. Didn't shoot very well, but he played a good point guard position. Nikola Jokic, great. If MPJ can figure it out from the outside, which I think he will, I'm going to take him for my player prop tonight. The Denver Nuggets could hang in this game, and they could potentially win this game at home. We'll talk about the player prop in a second. But yeah, I take the Nuggets plus 2 for that one. For this one, we are going to take it's going to be the Pistons plus 190. They're down to 3-1. I could argue that the Pistons should be up 3-1. You can make that argument that the Pistons should be up 3-1. They have been in every single game going up against the Knicks. The Knicks have just been able to close out the fourth quarter just a little bit better than the Pistons, plain and simple. That is what has happened in this series. Who wins the last 2 minutes wins the game. The Knicks have done that 3 times. The Pistons have done that 1 time. The Pistons are a very competitive team going up against this Knicks squad. I'm going to take the Pistons money line. This is not going to be a Heat situation, I don't think. I think they're going to fight to the end. And Cade Cunningham going to have himself a monster day. Going to talk about him as a player prop too. For the other play today on the NBA side, why does this keep moving down? Because that keeps updating. 13-2 now in favor of the Warriors, coming out hot. Bucks and the Pacers. Bad news with the Bucks. Lillard torn Achilles, so that's bad for this season and next season. And honestly, it's bad for Damian Lillard's career. He was kind of already on the back end of his career, having one of his worst seasons of the year. And that kind of injury, it's tough on a player, especially a player who's kind of been struggling over the last 2 or 3 months, not just with blood clots, but with his shooting in general. So not sure what's up in the cards for Lillard in his future. But I know in this game, we're going to take the Pacers -8 to finish this series out. I hit the wrong button, and now I'm nowhere to be found. Pacers -8 is going to be the play. They're just a good team, and the Bucks are not. They're simple as that. Giannis on the floor, they're somewhat competitive, but if you watch the game, if you watch last night's game, or 2 nights ago game, Gary Trent was on the outside, and I'm going to pick on Giannis. I know I like to pick on Giannis, but I'm going to pick on Giannis. Offensively, Giannis is great. Defensively, Giannis can be great. He just chooses not to be sometimes. Whenever Giannis has the ball in his hands, he just puts his head down and goes straight to the rim. If he's looking up like Nikola Jokic does, he has Gary Trent on the outside wide open basically every single possession. He just never looks up. He goes to the rim, and usually he makes a dunk or a layup or gets fouled. But if he just looks up a little bit more, he'd have 20 assists a game. I'm telling you, there's triple teaming on Giannis whenever he goes down low, and then there's people wide open on the outside. Bobby Portis on the outside, Griffin on the outside, Lopez on the outside, Green on the outside. Like they can make threes. Just whenever Giannis has the ball inside, he just puts his head down and goes to the rim, gets 2 points instead of 3. Not saying he's bad for it, but maybe he looks up 1 or 2 more times and they can make this game interesting. But I don't think so. I'm gonna take the Pacers here -8. When the Bucks got down in that last game, very, very, very difficult for them to come all the way back. They were down by 20 plus 2 times in that game against the Pacers. Cut it to 10 a couple times, but the Pacers just jumped right back on them. Bench of the Pacers good. TJ McConnell leading that second group. I'm going to take the Pacers here -8 as the final game pick. So 2 game picks, Pistons and the Pacers. Pistons player prop. Let's see how many he's at. Cade Cunningham over his total points. He is having the best playoffs you could possibly ask for a young player like Cade Cunningham. First playoffs, he's already had a couple triple-doubles. He is the leading scorer for this team in the playoffs so far. He's been the leader, and he showed it. Who was standing over Karl-Anthony Towns? Was it Thompson? I don't know who was standing over Towns whenever they got in that scruffle, but Cade Cunningham comes in, shoves his own player to avoid the technical, to avoid anything extra happening. That's leadership. I know a lot of people didn't like him shoving his own teammate. Maybe he was like protecting Karl-Anthony Towns in a way. That's leadership. That's nothing else. That's no bad blood to a teammate. That's him protecting his team and knowing and understanding that we're in the fourth quarter. This is a very important game, a very close game. You got to make sure you don't give them any free points. So Cade Cunningham going to lead this Pistons team once again. I think he has the over 26.5 points. He's had a fantastic series, win, lose, or draw in this one. Cade Cunningham, very special player for the future for the Detroit Pistons. So I'm going to take his over 26.5 there for the final play. We're going to take MPJ's threes. Hopefully it's at 2.5. Haven't really checked on it. I would love to see it at 2.5. 3 plus 3s for MPJ. Oh, boy. We're going to get it at 1.5. We're going to get it at, no, let's play the 3, -138. Let's play the 3 plus 3s at +240 for Michael Porter Jr. What we have been noticing, Jamal Murray takes the ball up, or Nikola Jokic takes the ball up, whichever one. Gordon and whoever's playing the wing, usually Brown sets that pick at the top, at the elbows. There's a cutter on the wing. Usually there's a man wide open on the baseline for the corner 3. That is usually Michael Porter Jr. The Clippers are very good defensively, but the way the Nuggets are on the offense right now, if Nikola Jokic starts to eat them up inside, they will drop that baseline defender on Nikola Jokic, and we're going to have wide open threes from Michael Porter Jr. and Christian Brown. Christian Brown did not make his threes in the last game. I think he was like 4 of 16 or 4 of 15 from the field in the last one. MPJ has been playing better and better each and every game, I feel like, especially in game number 2. Had a lot more heart, had a lot more hustle. Going to take him +240 on the threes for tomorrow. So 4 plays in total, and we will take a look at that NBA recap graphic. Pistons money line, another plus money. I'm going to take them to win that game. Pacers -7.5, going to buy the hook there. Going up against Milwaukee. Cade Cunningham over his total points. Going up against the Knicks. And MPJ over 2.5 made threes, +240 as the final play of the day. Guys, going to do it for the NBA picks and props for Tuesday, April 29th slated games. So you guys enjoyed the content, please shoot drop like this video and subscribe channel below. See you guys next video, and thanks for watching.